Hello, it's Jay. It's a dark episode for October the 30th, 2022. Coming rapidly to the end of the month and to the beginning of November. And I think NaNoWriMo. I've been really, as I usually do, going back and forth on whether I'm going to do NaNoWriMo. I know it is a tough slog. It is not an easy thing. I mean, I think that's the major thing that is always a benefit to me of NaNoWriMo is just how hard it is. Is that it is no easy thing to buckle down and write every single day of the month about 1,666 words, or more or less in the month. It's a real discipline, which I think that in itself it's a good lesson for me as a reader to remind me yearly how hard it is to write even the shittiest of works, which guaranteed all of my works have been the shittiest. So shitty that there's really been no particular point in going on with them. But I do find it valuable every year, and I do enjoy writing. I enjoy making something up, and also realizing how taxing that can be in a certain way. At least for me, there are some people that this would be the easiest goddamn thing in the world, and other people not so much. And both kinds of people are actual successful writers. They're able to produce something in their ease or in their difficulty that is actually good, and probably also stick to it after that. I get discouraged by the crap that I write. Some people, they write crap, but then they are able to continue on and make that crap less crappy and publish it. So I think I'm going to do that. That was my thing today that I did. Is I had kind of ground to a halt on my story time with Jay, and I was like, okay, let me pick this back up. I actually wrote out sort of the rough outline of what I was going to do for the rest of the story. I'd gotten a certain way into it. On a scene-by-scene sort of thing, kind of alternating back and forth between a mother and son in this sort of fantasy setting. I started getting libidinous in it, which may be one of the things that put me up short. I might just say, screw it, and go, okay, be reasonable amount of libidinous, but don't go too crazy on that. Don't just let yourself fall down that rabbit hole. So that may be my subject matter. I don't know, which is another reason that maybe my writing career hasn't particularly taken off, because I might have just been a writer of erotica if I'd actually continued. I may not have actually anything else other to say than, oh, hubba hubba. That might be the extent of my writing. Just like, fuck. But if you don't have anything to say, I guess you go into that realm. So this is probably just a project for myself. It guaranteed. It's just a project for myself, and that's probably the only way I'm able to carry on is to say that, yeah, I don't have to show this to anyone else. So yes, I did that today. That was good. It was a day that got taken up by a bunch of stuff, by grocery shopping, by shopping. It just, by the time I could get into the room and do that, that was all I got done. I didn't get my no ums video done. I didn't take what's probably going to be my first run at reviewing Like, Comment, Subscribe by Mark Bergen, a book that I've been thinking about a lot since I finished it. And, it seems to be receding, and it's far more the topics that it brings up in my head is what's there, which, yeah, I think that shows the limitations of the book, or it's just like as a business book, which isn't the most interesting angle of the book. I don't know. it raises more questions than it settles that way. So yeah, that's what happened to me today. I am sitting in under the deck chatting, which is nice that I can do that. Hopefully at some point it will dry out enough that we'll be able to put the swing away and all that. Usually I've been sitting on the swing out here, but it is completely sogged. So yeah, I'm able to sit under here and chat, which is cool. I like this. Hopefully I'm not disturbing Jackie, whose porch I'm basically sitting on. It's under the deck, so it's all ours. But yeah. So that's where I am at today. I got a nice call out by This Reading Life, a little kind of, hey, here's a small booktuber, which I feel kind of sad about because, well, this incarnation of me is a small booktuber, 66 to 70 subscribers now, which I guess it couldn't last as smaller, but it's my public facing thing, so I shouldn't be upset if it grows. Yet again, I think it's going to come down to that. Even now at this size, there's probably still only 10 people who are actually going to watch my videos. So it's a structural thing. Maybe this will help me get over my feeling shitty about having 700 subscribers over my other channel and only 10 people watching. It's nonsense. It's nonsense, and it's not what subscribers doesn't count. So it's not something I have to worry about anymore. I've given myself permission. Oh, there, all solved. All right. I've been Jay. More videos later.